everyone, and welcome to another episode of Erongo Talk. My name is Leandria Lau, and I'll be your host for today. Now, today we join you from a very cold and very windy Walfish Bay. Now, for our interview segment, we're going to chat to Mr. Ben Nangombe, who is the Corporate Communications and Marketing Specialist of Erongo RED. Now, he's going to talk about the new amnesty campaign that they are currently busy with. So you don't want to miss that one. As usual, we bring you the latest news, weather and tides, and then you need to keep your eyes peeled for competition that we are hosting in partnership with Copper and Coal Distillery, Walfish Bay. Now, you can win a box filled with a lot of goodies from Copper and Coal Distillery. We're not going to tell you what's in that box, but it's exciting stuff. All you need to do is a window is going to pop up during this show, and then you need to answer a question. Now, if you answer your question correctly, you automatically are in the draw for this box by Copper and Coal Distillery. But you can only answer the question when the show is live, starting at 12 o'clock. So please don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this. And now we bring you the news from the Namibia Dolphin Project's Marine Education Center here at near the Walfish Bay Yacht Club. Now, the police has made 3 arrests over the last 3 days related to the possession of cannabis with a combined estimated value of $2,800. And the combined value of the drugs that were found is about 60 grams. Now, this is in addition to a lot of drugs or cannabis that was found last week. But you can check out that story on our website to read all about that. Now, a man, 44 years old, identified as Willem Vivian Low, allegedly committed suicide this weekend in Henties Bay. Now, according to Nampol's Regional Crime Investigations Coordinator in Erongo, Deputy Commissioner Erastus Ikuyu, the body of the man was found by a domestic worker. Now, it is alleged that on Sunday morning, the body of Willem was discovered hanging from a tree by a rope in the yard of his house in Henties Bay. Now, he lived alone and his body was found by the domestic worker. Now, it is suspected that he hanged himself, Ikuyu said. Now, Low was last seen alive on Saturday with his friends and he had no complaints. No suicide note was found. No foul play is suspected so far. Now, the body was transported to Walfish Bay Police Mortuary for post-mortem examination to determine the exact cause of death. Now, investigations continue. Now, furthermore, councillors, Walfish Bay Council in particular, is not responsible for admin. Now, administrative affairs and awarding of bids, that's tenders, is often the subject of intense public scrutiny and conjecture. Now, reacting to this, the Walfish Bay Municipality's Communication Officer, Anita Kahiva, said that the role of councillors is primarily guided by the Local Authorities Act of 1992, which has been amended a number of times. Now, in terms of the Act, together with the Code of Conduct for members of local authority councils, the Chief Executive of the Local Authority Council is responsible for the administration of the affairs of the Local Authority Council. Now, she said that according to the Code, individual council members have no administrative or executive powers in the operation of a council. Now, in a statement, Kahiva said that it is incorrect to suggest that councillors are responsible for purely administrative operations, such as transferring of staff members between departments or appointing staff in acting positions. Now, the deployment of staff in particular positions is the prerogative of the Chief Executive Officer and solely for the benefit of the organization to deliver the best possible services to all its customers. There are specific procedures and policies in place for this purpose, such as procurement management units, bid evaluation committees, or procurement committees. Now, furthermore, she said that in terms of the Act, local authority members are not involved in any stage of the bidding process. Now, this is when it comes to tenders. But you can check out this and so much more on our website, and that is at www.erongo.com.na. That's www.erongo.com.na for all the latest news happening here and in the rest of the Erongo region. Now joining us for the first time ever is Mr. Ben Nangombe, who is the Corporate Communication and Marketing Specialist at Erongo RED. How are you today, Benjamin?
I'm good, and thank you for having me on your program.
Yes, it's. I think it's long overdue.
Yeah, it's true. You can say that again, yeah.
Now, Benjamin, Erongo RED is currently busy with a campaign. Now, this is called the amnesty campaign. For some of you who might have seen it. So, just tell us a bit more about this campaign, what it's about, and what is amnesty?
Well, okay, the amnesty campaign really is just a way of us creating awareness to our customers, especially customers that have been probably involved in tampering of the meters. So what we are trying to say is that we are giving them this period so that they can come to us, so that these meters can be rectified and they can be consuming customers again.
Aha, okay. So what exactly prompted Erongo RED to start with this campaign?
Well, through our routine inspection and through our system, we have noticed that there were some customers that were involved in these practices. So we decided to really go out and educate the customers about the danger and the implication of tampering with our meters, but also, the result or consequence that could happen if someone tampers with electrical meters.
Yes, okay. So it's all about education and educating the public about electricity tampering and unbilled meters.
Exactly.
Now, what exactly does that mean when someone tampers with a meter or all of that terms?
Well, the tempered installation is when a customer alters the intended function of the meter.
Okay.
In other words, the meter is put there to measure the units that you are consuming. But now, if you tamper with that, then the measure is not accurate.
Yes.
So basically, what we are trying to do is to tell the customers about the danger of tampering with the meter, but also, when customers also install devices that could compromise the proper function of the meter. So that's basically what tampering is all about.
Now, Benjamin, just in layman terms, I also have like this one at home. Basically, all I know is when you tamper with this one, that is tampering with the meter. When you remove this part.
Yeah, because what happens is with all the meters that are out there, they have a seal. So that means that the meter is not, people are not authorized to open the seal or to do anything on the meter. So if the seal is not removed, then it means that the customer has tampered with the meter. So for customers that now see that maybe the meter has been tempered, we are inviting those customers to come forth so that we can now send out technicians to rectify those meters.
Okay, now Benjamin, how exactly would a customer know if their meter has been tampered with?
Okay, as I said, we have a meter here. If I can maybe just
please.
At the bottom of the meter, you will see that there is a seal. So that shows that the meter is closed and no unauthorized person is allowed to open the meter. So most of the cases, if the seal is not there, then you know that your meter is tampered. So in that case, customers are advised to call Erongo RED and so that Erongo RED can send people out to rectify the meter. The other way that the customer can also see that the meter is tampered is this white cover. If you notice that it's loose, it's not fixed, then you also know that the meter might have been tampered. Or alternatively, also the blue top here, if you see that it's open, the screws are not there, then it also shows that the meter might have been tampered. So in this case, the customers are advised to come to Erongo RED so that we send our technician just to go check if the meter is still working and if it can be rectified.
Now, is that also indications that a meter is faulty?
If the meter is faulty, you will also notice that it either doesn't show on the screen here on the display unit, that it shows blank, that the units doesn't display on the display unit here. Alternatively, if it also shows that it's in minus, It might also be that the meter is faulty.
Okay.
And also, if you notice that a customer is using electricity in the house, however, the units are not moving or they are moving slow, then one can also see, or that can also be a sign that the meter might be tampered. In those cases, those are some of the scenarios where we are saying customers should come to Erongo RED, so that we just send people out there just to make sure that the meters are properly working.
Okay. Now, do you have a specific target audience for this campaign?
Yeah, well, with this campaign, really, we just want the message to go out to all our customers out there, but specifically those that have known to have meters that are suspected to be faulty, tampered, or unbuilt. Those are the people that we are inviting to come to Erongo RED so that the meters can be rectified.
Cool. Now, when did the campaign start, Benjamin? When is it ending, and what do we need to do to register for this?
Well, the campaign started on the 1st of February 2021, and it's going to run for the whole month, meaning the whole month of February. And for customers that have meters that is suspected of faulty or tampered, these customers are invited to come to Erongo RED offices, or they can also call our call center for help. And basically the documents that are required are just proof of your ownership of the house, as well as the F number of the property, where the F number and the property is. So those are some of the documentation that is required, and also the fee that has to be paid, which is 218 Namibian dollar. A non-refundable fee that has to be paid.
Okay. Now, just quickly tell us, if a customer does not register during this period, what happens then?
What we are trying to do is, as I said, the amnesty is basically just running from now until end of February. So after the end of the amnesty period, what Erongo RED is going to do is to start with a meter audit. So the meter audit, basically what it means is that we'll go out and check all the meters of all our customers to make sure that they are correct. But then customers who are now found to have meters that are tampered, meters that are unbuilt, or meters that are faulty, who did not use the amnesty period to come and rectify these meters, those customers will then be they will have to pay the penalty fees that come.
What are the penalty fees exactly?
Penalty fees, basically the approved penalty fees that we have is that for the first offense, it's 6,550 Namibian dollar. And then for the second offense is 13,029 cents. And then the third offense, it's 18,720 Namibian dollar. And these are big money, but we are not trying to tell the customers to use the amnesty period to come out so that we can go and rectify the meters, and they don't have to pay the penalty fees plus now the backdated consumption, which they will pay if they don't use the amnesty period. So if they come through the amnesty period, all they pay is basically that 218 Namibian dollar. We go and fix the meter, and no offense or no charges are laid on them. But if we now come and do the audit and we pick them up during the audit period, then unfortunately they have to pay the penalty fees plus now the backdated consumption for the period that they have been involved in the.
Okay, so basically, to sum it up, if you notice anything funny, anything that is out of place with your prepaid electricity meter, come to Erongo RED or call them. What is the call center number?
The call center number is 081 96 000.
Okay, 081 96.
No, sorry, it's 96 000.
96 000. 96. Please call. If you are not sure of anything, can they also call the call center if they're not sure if the meter has been tampered with, whatever the case may be?
Yes, they can call the call center number if they suspect or if they see something something that looks funny on the meter. they can call our call center number. We have a qualified and dedicated team at the call center. We will be able to help them and guide them and explain to them exactly what are the chambered meter, what are the unbilled meter, what are the faulty meter. So the customers are really encouraged to make use of these opportunities so that they can counsel for. We also just want to also mention to the customers that are not on prepaid customers, if they also notice that on their statements that they are getting, that there's only the charges or basic charges without the consumption. It can also be an indication that the meter is faulty or the meter is not registered, or either the meter has been tampered. So these customers that also get statements in their post, if they also notice these things, they are also invited to come forth so that they can also just be helped.
Yeah, even if they are not maybe sure, like, hey, can I just check maybe, is my meter okay, is it not okay, they can also call.
Exactly.
Cool. Now, there you have it with Mr. Benjamin Nangombe. It's just to sum it up again, if you notice anything weird, anything funny, please make use of this period, apply for the amnesty campaign that's busy, that's running right now, or you can call their call center number. So, thank you, Mr. Benjamin. Thank you for speaking to us today. I learned a lot.
Thank you for having me on the program as well.
And now it is time for your weather and tides for all the major towns here in the Erongo region. Unfortunately, that brings us to the end of today's episode of Erongo Talk. I hope you answered the question that popped up during the show. If not, you can try again tomorrow. Now, please check out our website. That's at www.erongo.com.na. That's www.erongo.com.na. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and on Instagram, or you can let us know what's happening in your town, or send us a news tip at 0111 7040. That's 0111 7040. Please save that number as well, because we are connected on WhatsApp, we are connected on Telegram. You can save it because we have another exciting Easter supplement that is coming up. So if you want to advertise in your business, that is the number you need to dial. 0111 7040. That's 0111 7040. And let us know if you'd be interested in advertising in the Christmas supply, in the Easter supplement. I'm still in the Christmas spirit. So until tomorrow, we join you from Swakopmund, 12 o'clock, same time, different place. So until then, goodbye.